tiny. I can't read it though. So let me go to this.
Oh, okay. There you go. You gotta
Theater mode. Mm,
You gotta zoom it.
I'm an old fuddy-duddy.
That's okay.
At Sir Zoro with a 0.
I'm about to drop a line on you though, Rusty. We're live, pal.
I know. Right?
Sid Vicious.
Nice. The Shockmaster comes stumbling out of the wall.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, go ahead and intro us.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? Rusty and Lee here, and we are looking at new anniversary plate gameplay as designed by one of the brilliant builders and content creators, Zoro. And if you've never watched a Zoro video, they can be pretty impressive. They give you something to think about. They give you something to try at home. And Lee, who we got first?
Well, Rusty, the first one is one that everybody knows is going to be OP. The second one's going to try to surprise people. And then the third one, you saw him do it, and it already went viral, but, you know, we're going to show it off anyway. So Roxanne the Prodigy, and here's Zoro's build. Tricolor.
Is this the best female striker in the game? And we're going to try a build masters build, perhaps. Do you think best female striker?
Best female striker, but yes, as 619 said, she does look like they reskinned Gollum. So
no, why would you say that on our chat? Come on. Anyway,
yeah. So tricolor, corner, uppercut, deal damage. Choose 3 columns to make into multiply gems of strength 6. Then the black move, Super Frankensteiner, deal damage, choose a 6x1 to make snowfalls, which will modify all gems below into black. And then the top move is the Russian leg sweep, deal damage, and choose 7 gems to make black. And this is the Entourage set, as selected by Sir Zoro, Mr. Bronathan Breakerson, yellow moves and blue moves starting loaded. The Sherry that we were just playing with, the sensational one herself. One Mr. Zombie Education here. Black gems do 12k more damage. And this is the one I questioned, but I am not one to question the Zoro. He is usually right. Mr. Zombie, Shawn Michaels, moves and gems that generate black will create 3 more black gems, which I don't know. I mean, like the snowfall already is making a 6x1 area into black. So all that's doing is choosing additional black gems on top. Again, that's my one thing I'm going to maybe play with and see if we can out Zoro the Zoro. And then the plates. The challenge of our rival, which I know is not one of the new plates yet, but it is one of the Rocky plates. And then the immovable object. So black to yellow all across the board. Now, I've never used Roxy. I don't have her. So my guess is we're making the multis, we're putting the snowfall, and then we're doing the Russian leg sweep. But we don't have anything loading the black, so I think we're using, maybe that's why he's got us choosing those extras. So we got to do a 5 match or something here. Anyway, Rusty, have you ever played with Roxy?
Oh no.
Yeah,
never, sir. This is whale territory, I would think, because I don't have her. I don't have any of these plates. I don't have some of these trainers. So this is like, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm in school. I'm the student here.
You're the student, not the master this time around.
Sir Zoro's the master.
Sir Zoro is, and I don't know. I'm gonna try the whole set a swipe up thing here. I got one I can set up there, but that's gonna cascade like hideous amounts. And I mean, everything's gonna turn black anyways. So, all right. I don't think I made any.
I was about to say he only chooses like 1 or 2 when he does things like this. So is there a trick to that?
Oh, frick.
You know what I mean?
So I added that challenge or the second plate. I bet you I'm the problem right there.
Oh, okay.
I am the problem.
Because I was gonna say Zoro is like, if it's a choose 10, he's just like 2, and then like load something, and he just like keeps cycling it and building the damage higher and higher and higher.
I'm about to get my butt royally handed to me by Becky because I screwed this build up.
You're gonna get your health stolen.
See, what his thought was is somehow I would cycle this so that we would get the yellow back and make the whole board into times 10, and then have the ability to do the snowfalls, right? So, I mean, I know that's not going to work because this match sucks for that, but that would be the thing. And then that goes, well, actually, I mean, that was just fun. That was 11 million on a big bad mistake. I'll take it, but I ran that wrong. Wrong.
But you know what you've just demonstrated? This is why what Sir Zoro does is such an art form, because he not only does he come up with builds that are there's a lot of thought behind them, right? And everything is but here's the dilemma. Sometimes we don't have all of the same pieces that he has, and so we try our best. Well, okay, that person makes yellow. Well, maybe this one will make yellow, right? So like we try our best to imitate some of the, when we just see a screenshot, hey, Zoro hit for 30 million with the, well, I have some of those things. But the second thing is this, you actually have to watch his play pattern, because how choosy he is. And like, he does it brilliantly. Pat Patterson is a great example. Like, he doesn't just hit, like the way I love to just, like, he chooses, if there's like choose 5, he may only choose 1 or 2.
Right.
Like, he knows, he's watching the pin bar. He's choosing selectively how he does it all. And it's really tough to imitate that level of gameplay. It takes a lot of reps, is ultimately what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm following. Yeah, Lucky Board does help. I'm following Merrick's here. Boom. And then we swipe here.
Yeah, and a Lucky Board helps, right? I love Cesoro's builds, but like, I wonder, when we see a video from him, how many reps has he, gotten? How many boards has he gone through to get the best one, right? So it's a lot of times it's hard to imitate results.
Right. That makes sense. And Merrick's is still in the Merrick's would do. So that was 15 million with that. I mean, my goodness. Even me screwing this up, I'm getting one better each time and still doing it wrong. Okay, so Merrick says set a row break as well. So that's my final lesson on this, is set a row break as well. And we'll see if we can even get through one of these Sir Zoro builds before I have to.
It's hard to run a Sir Zoro build when you don't have a Sir Zoro brain.
Yeah, apparently.
Quote me on that. Tweet that.
Yes.
I'm only speaking for me. I'm not casting shade on you as my stream partner. I'm lost sometimes in the complexity of the choosy.
Right. So. I'm just not sure. All right. Okay, so if I set that up, that will create a row break right there. And then I'm doing a 5 match, which, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. So that's a 5 match. And then I'm setting up a swipe. And none of these things are interrupting the other things. And now I just need to not cascade. And I got it. Thank you, Merrick's.
Famous last words from Merrick's.
Famous last words. Yeah, here we go. Oh. All right. We got it. We did it. We did it, buddy.
To run any superstar for the first time, like, period, and to run a Zoro build is even tougher. So,
all right, let's see what this does. Yeah, you expect a match, and the funny thing is, you just said that exactly how Sir Zoro says it, Merrick's. Let me see. What was his exact quote? Let me see if I can pull it just real quick. Where's the chat with Zoro? Let's see. Blah blah blah. This must be huge damage, is what he said. Yeah. This must be huge damage. All right, this one's for Zoro. Follow him on the YouTubes, because oh my goodness, it's gonna break.
Let's see it.
38 million. So that's on par with the Bray that we
It
just
hadn't
saw.
happened yet. Remember one delay. It had. I'm
Oh.
still waiting. Let's see it. There it is. Just like my pulls last week, I could see your face before I could see how bad the pull was. And I was like, "Oh no, his face is so bad." And I had to watch your bad face for 120 pulls.
My bad face.
You're pretending not to be, your soul being crushed for me. And I was like, this is bad. I'm looking at Lee. I'm reading him.
Right.
Just like poker. You read your opponent, not the cards, right? So I was reading you. I was like, he's trying so hard to smile. Why?
Oh, man. 44 million on Roxy right there. Thank you, Sir Zoro. But wait. Zoro wants... Can I see the move cost when we're done recording? What do you mean?
What is a move cost?
I don't know.
Oh,
yes,
in the-
Merrick, you can see anything, buddy. Oh, the MP cost? Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
For each move? Absolutely. Yeah, let me just go into a female note. There's not a female note on that right there. There is a female note. Well, not that I could... You know what? Yes, I will go back to that, Merrick's. We are recording.
For those of you
Yes,
watching us, do this. This is all the stuff Lee usually edits out too. It's like
That's
a
right.
bunch. It takes a while to choose.
When we're on YouTube's, this is what we edit out. So Rusty, do you know who Sir Zoro would like to try and redeem?
Yes.
Right now?
The person that Merrick's called Thrasher is back from the Attitude Era. Am I right?
Yeah.
We're going Thrasher, the chase no one was excited about. Back from the dead. This is zombie.
Still not
Thrasher.
excited about him. Zombie. Well, yeah, he does kind of move like a zombie. I didn't think about that.
So we got 6-star silver Thrasher.
Yeah. Hey, if you have the gumption to take Thrasher 6-star silver, you deserve for him to be good. That's all I'm saying.
And you have Moment of Bliss. Is that correct? This is the plate that we're featuring is Moment of Bliss.
Yeah, I just had to swap over. So now he does have. So he's got a 50% gym damage strap plus double Fury 2. So he's at 90% there. Moment of Bliss on there. And the Heart Stopper.
Which I have the Heart Stopper rotting in my inventory, and I've regretted taking it ever since.
It's so good.
Because I don't have a blue, I just don't have the blue gym, blue move guy. I don't have a D-Lo. So I would love Thrasher to be super good. And then I would work him up.
Yeah. All right. So here's the loadout that he wants us to run. So we've got triple blue. We've got Jerry the King Lawler for blue moves start with 4 more MP. You've got the Queen, Sherry, who I don't have and has been on every one of these builds we've tried tonight. You've got Sheamus, and you've got Zigunther. Merrick's the move charge on these 10, 7, and 7. So that's a big numbers. That's not the biggest ones, or not the best of ones. So the idea is we're using the diving senton, choose 7 to make into purple, but we are then going to use the Moment of Bliss so that purple turns back into blue, and then that's going to trigger the Heart Stopper. So yeah, we'll see.
So we have perks, tour perks that are charging. I'm assuming, right, as well.
So he wouldn't have the ones that the current month characters would. So I don't think he's going to start. Well, yeah, he did start loaded turn 1. I'm wrong. So, but if I throw this down, this is going to be 16 random gems. This is going to be.
So I would think you do that second. I would think you do your choosy.
I know. I'm still going to do it wrong.
Fill.
This is the definition of theory crafting. That's right.
I think
so. We're going to need to make a purple match. It's almost the same as what we just did, the 5 and the 3. But I have to do it in such a way that I dodge all of these stinking multis. It's right there. I got it. Okay. I got it.
Does multis make your pin bar fill a lot faster?
Yes. It literally
Okay.
counts as that many. I did it! I can Zoro! I can
Whoa.
Zoro!
It's big damage.
He's going to be big damage. Man, I love
Going to
Zoro.
be
He's fun.
massive
All right.
damage.
So right now we've got well, we're not doing that anymore. So we've got
What's up,
22
Dylan?
multi-gems we're going to make blue, and the multi-blues are doing 97? No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, 972,000, almost a million per multi-gem.
Do it.
Oh my
Unleash
gosh.
the fury.
Zoro, this is why you are the man, sir.
So if I only have Matt Hardy and not
19
Cherry,
million. Sorry.
can I do similar things if I have Matt Hardy?
Yes. Not as good. Be two less multi per. 19 million with Thrasher.
Pulling Thrasher out of the trash and put him in your roster.
But to Merrick's point, that went exceptionally well for me. If any multi-gem hadn't been exactly as I placed it, we would have cascaded and...
Right.
Boo. Yeah, it's not a one swipe in feud. That is a
Right.
big setup. What's up, Dylan the Villain? Good to see you. You made it into the YouTube's video for the recording for the Twitch here. Yeah, very hard not to cascade. But, Rusty, did you ever think you would see Thrasher hit 20 million?
I think everybody was pretty low on Thrasher. So that plate, is he feud ready? Like, do we think we'll see him in feud? And what would need to happen to mash on him in feud?
I think that this, what's up, Smart for Pull? Something like that. Yes, Dylan is YouTube famous. Rusty, I think what this is, when the carnival used to come to town once a year and it had that like intrigue because you couldn't go see these acts otherwise?
Like
this is a carny
lady?
act right here.
Thrasher's the bearded lady.
He's the bearded lady, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, and Merrick said in chat, he said in the chat, but in feud you would have to have dual MP,
Right. Dual MP
in order to load
So maybe
him,
boss battle.
so.
Maybe
But amazing
boss
tour build.
battle.
Boss battle.
Boss
tour
battle.
builds, yeah.
If you have blue and multis are getting a push, maybe. So yeah.
Yep. But I mean, the fact that he can, that's pretty neat, right? All right, your last Sir Zoro build for this weekend is the one that lots of people threw around on the YouTubes and sent his video around. It's a great one. Go check it out. Somebody put in the chat Sir Zoro's information, or Rusty, if you can even pull up that video, but you see it right here on screen. Follow Sir Zoro right there. But this one, can I just tell you, Rusty, Sir Zoro's video made me take a very specific plate off the prize wall. A very specific plate, because I was running him wrong. In fact, shout out to Shellers on the Black Pearl. Shellers is one of the first people I ever knew that had this theory that was running 10 million bleed damage, insane amounts of stuff. Yeah. And we were both running him wrong. I just got him, but whatever. This is the moveset, and here's the MP, guys. 6 black stun gun. Choose 4 gems to make purple. 7 purple fall away slam. Deal damage. Make 21 gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and deal bleed damage to the opponent for 1 turn. If broken by you, deal damage and increase your black MP by 3. That's very important right there. And then the sidewalk slam. Deal damage and deal a lot of bleed damage for 3 turns. Your entourage. We've got your MLC Chase character from last month, Giovanni Vinci, right? Yep. Moves that cause bleed will do 65% more bleed. 2 more MP. Of course, you might need to start loaded in feud without that, but we are going max bleed first here. You got Apollo, 150%. You've got Woods for 50%, and you've got Kyrie for 40%. So if you have to swap out Vinci, which you might, this would be a little bit less, but you're talking 4 million bleed for 3 turns, which seems low because I remember him hitting harder than that. But still, that's 12 million bleed. But here's the trick. Here's the trick that made it all worthwhile. The corporate crown. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get your black move points back. 3 or more purple, get black, and the move right here makes it so that when you break your trap gems, you get black MP. So you can reload this thing all day. Yes, that was a bad pun. And just for funsies, this is not Zoro's. I just threw it on here. Whenever you make 15 or more trap gems, increase your purple move damage by 200%. I don't know if it'll trigger. I just wanted to throw it on there. Yeah. Casually 12 million in bleed. Yeah, that's, just 12 million in bleed. No big deal. Rusty, I talk too much. What you got?
So this one's interesting because a great number of the community got Theory and got the corporate crown, or has access to still choose the corporate crown.
Yep.
On the prize wall. So some of the builds feel out of reach oftentimes that I see streamers do. This one is, the cookies are really on the bottom shelf for the majority of the community. So this might be the OP build that like the most people have access to. I think that's exciting. That's really exciting.
Yep. I am going to eat this turn just to make sure I can start it right.
Like, I would say, furthermore, like a free-to-play player might very well have this within their reach now, right?
Yeah.
And like maybe they use Striker Seth, or maybe they don't have quite the same build entourage, bleed entourage. But.
Right. So there's 12 million right there. Plus, we're going to match this right here. And I think I'll set up another one just in case here, because, boop. Yep. So I thought, got another right there.
Yeah, look at it go. Just look at the critical hit. Bam, 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 bam. That's all bleed. That's so fast.
Yep. Let's see. I'll set up a match there and there. But here's the big deal from this is going to take forever, right? But still, like I'm bleeding out anyone. We're up to 36 million bleed right now if I pin him, if I wanted to pin him, and I'm not done yet, right? I still got lots I can do with this. Lots I can do with this. So drop some more bleed. So we're at 48 million bleed. Boop, boop. Let's do that. Set up a swipe if I need it. Yeah, this will wipe anyone out. All right, so 48 million. So we're at theoretically 60 million on the bleed. Plus,
and it's just waiting for the pin bar to hit, and then it'll cumulatively deal all that damage, or what?
Well, it's going to be one at a time. So how many times have I done it? 4. So 4 times 4, 3 times 4. So I'm at about 12 to 16 million every time he swipes a gem. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
On there. But also, the whole
action.
board is filled with trap gems. And these trap gems are causing bleed damage as well. So let's see. What's the bleed on those? Dealing another 100k bleed damage per gem he breaks. So, that's pretty awesome right there. So
you
now,
have defensive purple plate on him as well?
Boom, done. What's that?
You have the purple defensive plate on him as well?
No, I put the Chelsea plate, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's right, Spicy Peppa.
Great.
It is feud time. Well, Rusty, take us out. That was our Sir Zoro builds. In the YouTube video, Twitch, we're gonna switch over to some feud here real quick.
Hey, 3 incredible builds by one incredible builder, Sir Zoro. Thanks for letting us feature your builds. and check out his channel for more, and practice, guys. Practice these builds before you try to go into a feud with him. All right.
We're on to
we
a
will
stream.
see you next time.